Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about artificial intelligence and AI definition. The study of how to make program and computer do things that people do better. The study of how to make computer solve problems which require knowledge and intelligence. The exciting new effort to make computer things machine with minds. The automations of activity that we associated with human things. The art of creating machine that perform functions that require intelligence when performed by people. The study of mental faculties through the use of computational model, AI field of study that seeks of explanation and emulate intelligence behavior in terms of computational process, the branch of computer science that is concerns with the automations of intelligence behavior. So, is AI? AI is a field of study computer science, cognitive science, psychology, philosophy, linguistics, neuroscience. AI is a part of science, part engineering. AI often must study other domain in order to implement system. Medicines and medical practice for medical diagnostic system, engineering and chemistry to monitors a chemical processing plant. AI is a belief that the brain is a form of biological computer and that the mind is computational. AI has had a concrete impact on society, but unlike other area of CS, the impact is other, felt only tangentiality, felt years after the initial investment in the technology. Is there a holistic definition for intelligence? There are some definitions. The ability to comprehend, to understand, and profit from experience. A general mental capability that involves the ability to process, plan, solve problem, think abstraction, comprehend idea, language, and learns. Is effectively perceive, interpretation, and responding to the environment. None of this tells us what intelligence is. So instead, maybe we can enumerate a list of elements that an intelligence must be able to perform: perceive, reason, and infer, solve problem, learns and adapt, apply common sense, apply analogy, recall, apply in institutions, read emotional states, and achieve self-awareness. Which of these are necessary for intelligence? Which are sufficient? Artificial intelligence, should we define the terms of human intelligence? Does AI have to really to intelligence? What is the definition between being intelligence and demonstrate intelligent behavior? Psychological symbol system synthesis. Physical symbols consist of the symbols which are combined into expression. There are processes which operate on these symbols to create new symbols and expressions. Consider, for instance, English as a physical symbol system. Symbol are the alphabet, expression are words and sentence. The process are the English grammar and papers and dictionaries. The PSS hypothesis states that a PSS has the necessary and sufficient means for intelligent actions. A computer is a PSS. If the PSS hypothesis is true, then it should be possible to program a computer to produce intelligent action. This is the goal of AI. If the PSS hypothesis is not true, what are the consequences for artificial intelligence? The Turing test, 1950, Alan Turing developed a test for the intelligence called the imitations game. Ask questions of how enter, receive answer from both. If you cannot tell which of the entities is human and which is a computer program, then you are fooled, and we should therefore consider the computer to be intelligent. Solving the Turing test Elizabeth, created by Joseph Wisbaum. The system should act like a Rogerian psychologist by holding a dialogue with a person. The dialogue would be consistent of the doctor asking question, the human responding, and the doctor using response to ask another question. Barnes wrote the program so that it would generate an English response and question based on a group of patterns. If the user sentence match patterns, this pattern would be used to generate the next sentence. A more sentence match superversions is called allies. Men are alike. Is in what way? They are always bugging us about something and another. Can you be more specific? Well, my boyfriend made me come here. So your boyfriend made you come here, he says. I'm depressed much of the time. These are the some example that is work as a demo, and from the demo actually we can understand how we can make a meaningful things, how useful in the turning test. Wizard laser or allies like rules, we can eventually solve the turning test. Is just take writing enough rules? Does the system understand what is responding? No, neither Eliza nor Lice understand that it is just the Alice has better, more in-depth and wide range of rules. However, we could build a response representation that model come real world domain and knowledge base. These are the different good model that we can follow, and slot filterings and the Chinese room problem. These are different kind of problem we can solve through the questions, through answer, through lot of data. Brain versus computer. In AI, we compare the brain and the computer. Or our hope the brain is a format of computer. Our goal we can create computer intelligence through programming chart as people become intelligent by learning. But we see the computer is not like the brain. The computer perform task without understanding what is doing. Does the brain understand what is doing when it solves the problem? One problem with the computer is that it works strictly synthetically, and recalls Snell's restaurant. So these are the many important aspects for the global point of view, and if we can follow this way, maybe we can solve many interesting things together. So if you have any question regarding artificial intelligence, you directly can communicate with me, and we can solve many problem together. Thank you. Bye bye, and take care.